Hi Libra, welcome to Spirit Mail. We're going to find out what Spirit wants to say to you. That's my favorite reading. What does Spirit have to say? And it's a general reading and a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it does not resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs. Also, it's not going to be specific. General means it's not specific to a category. We're just going to find out what they want you to know, and for some of you it might resonate in a work situation. For some of you it might resonate in a relationship situation, that kind of thing. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my friends born under the sign of Libra. Show us clearly what is your message for them for the coming weeks as we move through the month of March. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us clearly what is your message for Libra. Current energy is the 5 of Earth. Okay, what's crossing you? It's transformation. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, and the underlying energy is the 6 of Earth, recent past, King of Water. I love it. Crowning energy, 2 of Fire. Okay, and the near future, 7 of Fire. Your attitude toward all this, look at this, 8 of Fire. I love this, Libra. Outside influence, 4 of Air. Hopes and fears, you've got the Strength card. And your outcome is Page of Earth. Okay, so we're going to start right here in the center with your current energy. We've got the 5 of Earth. In the traditional tarot, this would be the 5 of Pentacles. Some people associate that with lack, financial lack, spiritual lack, some sort of lack. In this particular deck, with this particular interpretation, we see something different. We see a release of this lack mentality. Perhaps this is something that you've been working on, whether it's financially, whether it's self-confidence, self-esteem, spiritually. There's some kind of lack that you have been working on releasing, and you've been doing it under the guidance of Spirit. So you've got this transformation card as your crossing card. Now remember, a crossing card can either move you forward or hold you back, right? For me, I'm an intuitive reader, so I do things a little differently sometimes than a traditional tarot reader. So the transformation card here is saying this, they're here helping you to transform this, to bring you out of that lack mentality, to walk you into a whole new place. The reason that it can hold you back is if you're not willing. Remember, Spirit can't just magically sprinkle fairy dust on you and turn you into something else. We have to have, Spirit has to have our cooperation. So if we're not on board with this transformation, we could slip back into this lack. So this is what Spirit's saying. Yes, you have the intention to release that mentality. We're here to work with you on it. So I love that energy. Your foundational energy is, at the root of everything, is the 6 of Earth. This is the same, obviously, as the 6 of Pentacles, which is generosity, equal give and take, reciprocity, and stuff like that. And in this card, basically means the same thing. It's like it's the step outside of this, right? So at a foundational level, you feel like you're moving past that. You feel like you are working. You have done some work. This is always a result of this. For me, the foundational energy is always a result of something that's taken place in the recent past. The recent past can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 years as far as I'm concerned. But something took place that kind of up-leveled you emotionally, in your emotional maturity, because this is the king, right? So he is the king of the emotional intelligence, so to speak. He understands self-love. He loves himself, and he wants to do what's right for him, because he knows whenever he loves it and accepts who he is, his cup is filled up, and it goes out, it kind of runs over into and affects the people around him, the people that he leads, the people in his kingdom, right? So this has happened in your recent past where some kind of work that you've done, maybe it's this that you've been working on, that you have found this place of emotional acceptance, unconditional love for yourself. He's a visionary and action taker. So he sees how his own understanding of who he is affects his kingdom, so to speak. So he walks it out because he knows that emotions like fear, doubt, anger, resentment, that kind of stuff does him no good. So he checks it at the gate and he moves forward. And so you have this understanding of reciprocity, right? Of equal give and take. It's deep within you. But currently, because this is showing up as your current energy, I feel like something is happening. You're in the middle of something right now that's causing you to feel a little shook up, maybe somewhat. Your crowning energy is the Two of Fire. This is the same as the Two of Wands. In this particular depiction, this giraffe, right? It's like Spirit saying, he's not moving. He has the capacity. Look at his legs. He has the capacity to charge forward and just take off running and get somewhere real fast. But he's not moving. And the little guy, he's waiting for the command of the little guy right here. I feel like, and I'm seeing this card in a whole different way than I've seen it before. Basically the same message, but with different analogies. This giraffe, it's like that is your spirit team waiting on your command. The crowning energy for me is your higher self, your guides, your angels, your archangels, the Holy Spirit, whoever your team is that you work with, right? And it's like you're sitting on their back and they're waiting for you to make a decision and decide. Do you want to move forward into this light, right? This light that's been supporting you in this journey to rid yourself of that lack mentality. Do you want to move forward in that light? Or do you want to stay where you are? Because wherever you do, whatever you choose, see the light behind you, Spirit is surrounding you. They're not going to leave you, right? And that's what this card is about. They are not going to leave you, but they're ready for you to make a decision. They're waiting on you, basically like to give them a command. Which way are we going to go? And then the energies are here for like in the near future, you conquer this last bit of lack that has resurfaced, the lack mentality that has resurfaced, and you do release it all. You do walk into that transformation, and then you stand up here on this solid ground, and he's celebratory, right? A lot of times this is the same as the Seven of Wands in some readings, in some tarot decks, the traditional ones. This is like a feeling of defensiveness, and it's a feeling of standing your ground, but not here. You're not standing your ground and feeling defensive. You're celebrating who you are. You're celebrating what you have understood, and it's again on a very solid piece of earth or rock or whatever, and your guides are out here celebrating with you because you have understood it, and now you can stand your ground in a more confident way, not in a defensive way. So your attitude toward all this is that you're ready to move forward. But again, it's like you and your higher self are almost on the same page, because this giraffe is standing still. It's not charging forward. But it's like you're ready to move, but you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to... it's like Libra, it's like you're wanting to not take one step at a time because you're scared, but to take one step at a time so that you can be sure-footed as you go. The panda doesn't move fast. It may rock a little bit, but it's very gentle, right, as it moves. And here again, all your guides, your angels, your archangels, these orbs are just sending messages to you, and you're sending the messages back. This is the same as the Eight of Wands. It's like fast communication, but you're keeping that connection open, that communication between you and Spirit. So your outside influence is the Four of Air. So the Four of Air, if you look at it real good, this is an angel sitting on a cloud. She looks a little frustrated, right? So I feel like it's like we're ready. Okay, so it's like there's one of your guides or your angels, or maybe you have a sibling on the other side, uh, or it's somebody who can be sassy with you sometimes. Um, Yeah, could be a sibling or a cousin. But anyway, it's somebody who can be sassy with you sometimes. And it's kind of like what they're saying is, we're not going to leave you. We're right here. We're waiting for you to direct us, right? But you're keeping that communication open. But they're wanting, it's like their outside message, their message coming into you is, we're right here. We're waiting. We're not going anywhere. And I say sassy, but it's not, it's not this big old, oh, it's not this big old formal message. It's just regular talk. It's just regular. Let's just get down to business. We're here for you. We're walking with you. Just real regular talk for you. This is your somebody, again, either a sibling or a real good friend that has crossed over, that has, just real direct with you, or if one of your guides is that way. Then you have your hope and fear is the strength card. Again, this is for me the exact opposite of what this card was in the traditional tarot, that lack mentality. But again, you've been working on releasing that, right? So, and your hope and fear is to stand in your resolve, to stand in that truth of who you are, and to move forward that way, to tame the beast of the inner naysayer, to tame the beast of the shadow self, to tame the beast of, to face it, and they're not getting rid of it. They're saying, yes, I acknowledge you. I know you exist, and we're going to make friends because I'm going to be who I'm going to be, and I'm going to move in my direction. It's this inner resolve to truly be who you are. So it's your hope, and there's a little tiny fear in the back. But here's what I want to say about that. It would not show up in this position if Spirit didn't have the energies in just the right place for you to walk into this strength. And then this is an 8, right? That 8 is for me, it's synonymous with success. So I feel like Spirit's saying the energies are perfect for you to walk into your power, for you to walk into the truth of who you are. And then look, we have the Page of Earth as your outcome. So there's some kind of new thing. And it's not a new thing. The Ace of Pentacles is like a brand new something that Spirit's bringing into your reality. This is something that it's like the idea was already there. Now you're walking into it. Now you're going to start it. Now you're going to like you had the idea to start something. Now you're starting it. You're going to walk it out. That is where you are. This lack mentality is gone by here, and you just walk it out. You walk into what it is that you came here to do, or what it is that you had in mind that you wanted to accomplish. It's a great reading, Libra. Okay, so let's find out what is your theme for the month. Hey guys, the other night before last, we rolled over 40,000 subscribers, and that's you. So thank you very much. Whenever you guys subscribe, and everybody who hits a like button or makes a comment or rings my bell or any of that stuff, it's like that little algorithm thingy say, okay, let's show it to more people, and they keep showing that video to more people. So thank you so much for doing that. And if you're a passerby and you're just spending time in the community, thank you too. Every one of you are important, and I appreciate the time that you spend in this community. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for the Spirit Mail community. And I thank you for my friends born into the sign of Libra. Show us clearly, what is their theme for the month of March? We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Mountains. Okay. Now this looks kind of scary, and it also looks kind of, it almost has a negative connotation in the appearance of it, but it's not. So we're going to read it. The number is 6, and for me, 6 is about deep personal awareness, and I really feel like it has to do with this and that transformation that you have been walking through. So we're going to read the card, and I'll hold it up in case there's anything that you can glean from the picture. It says you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Okay, guys, Spirit's moving energy for you. That's very obvious to me. And basically what they're doing is they're asking you to trust them and asking you to, make your decisions about which way you want to go, that kind of stuff. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my friends born under the sign of Libra. Show us clearly, what is your PS? What is the PS for our friends born under the sign of Libra for the month of March? We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Okay. Let's see what we got here. There's that King of Cups, right? It's King of Water, King of Cups. So what they're saying is, yes, the work that you've done in the recent past, this is who you truly are. You truly are this emotionally intelligent person. You truly are this emotionally intelligent person who can take a negative reaction, right? Because we're human. Sometimes we just react. But you can take that negative reaction and you can release it, and you cannot hold yourself guilty or responsible, or you can refuse to allow whatever it was that caused the reaction to not define you and stuff like that. I mean, you have this true emotional intelligence about you, and it's something that you've worked on, and I feel like the reason that this is the way it showed up in the current energy, Libra, is because right now you're going through something that is causing you to maybe doubt it again or pick up those old ideas about yourself again. And Spirit's right here with the crossing card saying, no, this is a transformation we agreed on. We've been working on it. You did it way back then. We're still here working with you on that. You are this more mature, emotionally mature person right now as you walk through this. Look. And Spirit's saying, and we want you to continue feeling that way, Libra. We want you to walk your life out in a way that you feel like your cup runs over in every facet of your life. In every facet. In work, in love, in self-growth, spirituality, whatever it is. We want you to always walk in your real life as if your cup runs over all the time, right? I love it. And then you have this devil right here, okay? So Cheryl, why would we have this devil card? Because Spirit's reminding you that we can get ourselves caught up in allowing other people to define us. We can get ourselves caught up in old behavioral, this is about habits or addictions and stuff like that, attachments. And it's like we can get ourselves caught up in that because these are the two cards that come before this card. I feel like it is some kind of an emotional reaction or emotional thing that you've got going on, not necessarily in a romantic relationship, but maybe with coworkers, maybe with maybe with a spouse, maybe with a partner, maybe with a kid, family member, whatever. But it's like something old has creeped back in, and Spirit's saying, look real good at this, Libra. This is just an old friend, right? Something that you used to be comfortable with, the way you used to react, showing its face. But you're not tied to responding and reacting that way anymore. Look, he has no grip on you. This devil has no grip on you. You can absolutely walk away. And you see there's two people here, right? So whatever this is it's like I'm going to use the word attacking, because we have this lack mentality here, right? And I feel like it doesn't have to do necessarily with money. It could be that, but I feel like it's attacking here's the male and the female. We're all male. We're created male and female. So it's like it's attacking I'm the task doer, I'm the result getter and all that. And it's attacking the creative, nurturing part of you. And attack is a strong word, because I feel like it's just like peeking its head in, trying to see, are you really transformed? Have you really transformed yourself, Libra? That's what this is doing. And Spirit's showing you loud and clear right here. That has no grip on you. You are so much more than that. So be like the river that flows around those obstacles. Let it roll off your back like a duck. Libra, this is some really great, for me, the way I'm looking at it, I feel like Spirit's just here to say, you keep doing what you're doing, Libra, because we're right here with you, walking this out with you. And you have made some huge strides. So thank you so much for spending your time in the Spirit Mail community. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, go out and have a super duper day. Bye.